Hey guys, it's the girl Tierra Janaè and I am back with another video. So today is going to be something different. I decided to accept the challenge for the get to know me tag. Alright, so just to jump right into it. The first question is, before we get started, you guys stop what you're doing, scroll down a little bit, and subscribe to my channel. Show some love. So I am 24, for those of you who don't know, now you do. So I was born in Jamaica, raised in England, and now I am here in Florida. So I was in Jamaica until I was 5 years old, and then I went to England for about 9 years. I was living there, went to school out there.
Big up to East London, and Vinny. Now forget where they come from.
Lived in East London, went to school there, and then I moved back to Jamaica. I went to school in Jamaica for a year. And I actually went to a well-known school in Jamaica.
Not just any basic school, innit?
I went to the same school as Usain Bolt. So that's a fun fact. Yeah, now I'm just here in Florida. So y'all, my favorite color is pink. I love pink. Like, it's such a typical girl color. Like, I just love pink so much. It's nice. Okay, so my very
2 hours later.
very first best friend is Jamaica. That was like actually when I went to England. So I met her when I was like 6 or 7, and I realized that like after we started talking, she's from Jamaica, so we had a lot in common, and it's like we just clicked ever since then. And then when I went to secondary school in England, which is considered high school here in America, I met my second best friend. Her name is Dion. Oh my god, I miss him so much. It's like we kind of all fell off in a way because I moved at such a young age. When you move countries at such a young age, you don't really have that much communication. We're young, and then social media was definitely not like what it is today back then. So it was very hard for us to communicate and stay in contact with each other. But you know, if you guys are watching this, it's all love, sis. I miss you guys. I love you, and I hope life is treating y'all good. Okay, so if I could say neither, I would, because I really don't even like animals like that. But if I had to pick one, I would definitely prefer dogs over cats. Like, I've had a dog. I remember when I was growing up in England, I had a Japanese Akita. The dog's name was King. So yeah. And then here we have 2 pit bulls. So I prefer dogs over cat, but I don't really like them like that. Like, I don't like animals. Like, I'm not an animal person, but I don't treat them bad. You know, like, my kids would be playing with their dog. I'm like, yo, leave the dog alone.
Load the dog, yo, like dog about yo.
Okay, so I did tell you guys that I'm from Jamaica. So my favorite food most definitely has to be Jamaican food. But if you guys want to get specific as far as like what type of Jamaican food, to be curry chicken and white rice. Like, it don't get, like, I swear, I love curry chicken and white rice. Love it. I believe, so okay, disclaimer before I even answer this question. I already know that when I post this and when this video goes live, my friend is probably going to be the first one to comment and be like, girl, you know that's not your right height. Like, tell the truth. I know that I am.
Girl, do you know? Do you believe? What is it, bro?
Anyways, I believe that I am 5'5", but let my friends tell it. I'm like 5'3", but don't even listen to that. Like, that's just negativity, right? We don't need that negativity in our life. I'm 5'5", okay? I feel like I'm naturally a funny person, so it's like I have a lot of like funny moments. For me to really pinpoint the funniest moment, I would have to say it was when I was going to school in Jamaica for the 1 year that I was there at William Ness. We decided to stay in the classroom for our lunch break. So the windows was open. It was real nice outside, a nice sunny day. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lizard on the window, right? Now, me being afraid of lizards, I can spot a lizard out of anything, like from anywhere. I'll be the first person to see a lizard and just go the other way. That's how scared of lizards I am, right? So, I noticed the lizard on there. So, my homeboy, my friend, Cecil, right, he saw the lizard too. And he knows that all three of us are scared of lizards. This boy picks up the lizard and chases us around the classroom with it. How evil can you be? That's just so evil. Like, okay, so at the time when this is going on, like, I really did not find it funny. But it's like, I'm looking back at it now and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that's hilarious. I can laugh about it now. I was crying then, but I'm laughing about it now because it's funny. So anyways, he picks up the lizard and chases us around the classroom with the lizard, right? When I tell you, we in there scattering. When I tell you I was looking for the door so I could just get out, I eventually get out of the classroom. And I'm like, okay, I'm going straight to my class. I'm just going straight to my next period.
I'm forgetting about lunch. I'm not even hungry no more. Like, at this point, I'm not even hungry. I'm just trying to make it to my class.
He eventually got a hold of me, right? And he put the lizard in my uniform. I was over there boo-hoo crying. I would have to say that was like one of the funniest moments. It wasn't funny then, but it's like, I look back at it and I'm laughing now. Feel me? That just made me stronger. I mean, I still don't like lizards, but I'm definitely a stronger person now than I was before. So I would definitely have to say that my favorite subject in high school was history. That is so like nerdy, but I really liked history. Like, me coming from Jamaica, I know about Jamaican history. And with me traveling at such a young age where I'm able to experience school in all these different countries, to me it was just fascinating to me knowing about this country's history. Like, I always got straight A's. Like, I got really good grades in history. Another note, math. Another one of my favorite subjects, I would definitely have to say science. Because we always used to experiment different things, be cutting animals open. Like, that was just fascinating to me. I really like science.
Kill him with the shoulders. Kill him with the shoulders.
Favorite drink, I would definitely, this is so basic, like, don't judge me. But I would definitely have to say that my favorite drink has to be lemonade. Lemonade is definitely my favorite drink. Like, that's so basic. Like, pink lemonade, regular lemonade, raspberry lemonade, peach lemonade, lemonade. I just want lemonade. Also, I do enjoy some cranberry water. Like, yes. I love cranberry water. But the only thing with that is you can only get it in Jamaica, so most of y'all probably won't know what I'm talking about, but I love cranberry water. It's so good, especially like when you put it in the fridge and it's like real cold, chill. It's so refreshing. It's so good. My favorite animal, it definitely has to be an elephant. Like, I love elephants. I don't know what it is about them, but I just love them. The color, like, they're such amazing animals. And elephants, they also signify a few things too, like protection, loyalty, good luck. So those are just a few things that elephants actually do signify, but they're really beautiful animals to me. Like, they're beautiful. Okay, so I've been told you guys that I'm originally raised in England. Obviously, I'm gonna pick tea. Every day I wake up, I need a cup of tea. Mint tea, lemon tea, sugar and water tea. Different types of teas, like, it just has to be tea. I love tea. Tea is good. Okay, so I actually have two boys already. That's Carter and Carson. Yes, I love my babies. So yeah, that's already done. But if I was to have a little girl, seeing that I have two boys, it would definitely have to be Layla. Now the reason being is because my mom's mom, so my grandmother that passed away, her name was Leela. So my mom always told me, hey, if you have a little girl, you should call her Leela. But it's like, it's Leela, but you can also pronounce it as Layla. Just to throw this in there. I really like the name Uriah. Like, I know that sounds like crazy, but I really love that name. It was in like a Bible story that I read. It was actually a man's name, but he was a really good man in the Bible. It's just a beautiful name to me. I really like it. Growing up in England, I actually played a lot of sports. Yes, unbelievable. But I did play basketball. I was on a basketball team. I played football. I actually ran track too. But let me tell y'all about that. Now, when I run track, I couldn't do that, you know, all that. No. I had to run like 100 meter, 200 meter, 300 meter. Because I was fast, but it's like my stamina was not up to par. And I did pretty good in them. So I'm really proud of myself for that. Yeah. Come first, second, or third. Yep. It would definitely have to be Call of Duty. Like, okay, growing up, it definitely was, what is that game called? Mortal Kombat. She used to be my favorite player, like, in the game. I loved me some Melina and Scorpion. I used to see people playing Call of Duty, and I'm like, how are you playing this? Like, it's just too much control.
That was too hard for me, Naya. What are you doing?
I need you to bring it down a couple notches. Yeah.
Because that's just too much right there. Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to kill me? Hmm?
I would have been dead in that game. Don't even put me on no game like that. But now I know how to play the game, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this game is lit. Call of Duty is like my all-time favorite game now. Like, nothing can top it. So that I'm just on a self-love journey. So currently right now, I'm definitely single like a dollar bill. Yeah, and I'm not looking. I'm relaxing. I'm living my life.
Like it's golden, living my life like it's golden.
Currently right now, my favorite TV show definitely has to be Good Girls. Like, I love that show. It's just full of so much excitement. Like, they just have so much excitement. But I have also started to watch You on Netflix. Haven't quite finished it, but so far so good. Like, that's a really good show too. I would say about 5-6 years on and off. The last question is, my pet peeves, like, I really dislike liars. Like, why lie? You know, you're just gonna dig yourself into more stuff that you can't get that you gotta lie your way out of. Like, what's the point of lying? Just be honest, tell the truth. I can respect the truth more than I can a lie. Set yourself free from the lies. Alright guys, that was the last question. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment if you're feeling it, and most importantly, subscribe right here. I appreciate it. Mwah.